All right, so welcome back to the winners' enclosure. First leg of Jackpot 1, and it's that man again, Smanga Khumalo, otherwise known as Bling. He's back with a bang, and well done to Ashley Fortune. Well done to all the owners involved. Of course, a very nice victory. Well done, Smungs. I know it's never easy when you get into a ding-dong tussle with Gav, but she gave you a good kick to the finish.
Yes, no, she gave quite a nice kick. She fought on gamely, and all the thanks to Ash. We got in the ring, and she said, both of them they got a bit of speed, but if we do come out and there's one to lead, and then obviously get the cover, and just right as we find him, and obviously I said my stable companion had a little bit of more pace, and ended up behind him, and I think at about the 600 already, she started to laugh a bit, and I said, let me give her a clear run, let her start unwinding before they catch me flat-footed, and I think that worked to win the race, and when I pressed her, she was there, obviously still ran around a little bit, but once the line came, she put her head where it matters.
Well done, Smungs. Going back to Summer Cup Day quickly before I ask you about the rest of your rides, maybe a few disappointments along the way, but overall, good crowd, and it looked to be a good thing.
Yes, it was a great crowd, and obviously, well done to Dennis. He's a nice rider, and obviously, once he gets chances, they will show what they made of, and well done to him. And the day ended up all right at the end of the day. I ended up with a winner. It boosted me up a little bit, and yeah.
Christmas flower, that's what I want to ask you about. I know that hats off. If I could give you a prize for Ride of the Year, in fact, I think it would be on that, because she was going nowhere. Long VAAL straight today, going to be better for her?
Obviously she tends to lose her stride early part. I'm going to have to just try and make sure that she's in the race, and I think if she's in the race, she's with a big chance.
Well done, Smungs.
Thanks. Big thanks again to Ashley, and big thanks to the connections, and also big thanks to my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine and Vocabos Drift, and well done to the guys that does the hard work behind the scenes.
Very well said. Well done, Smanga Khumalo. Good to have him back in the winners' enclosure. Ash, well played. It's been a long time between drinks, but this puts a smile on the face.
Yeah, it makes you grateful for every winner you have when you have a little bit of a break.
And she's been nice and consistent. I know her last few runs, she's been there and thereabouts, and I think she's beaten a potentially nice type.
Yeah, she's actually never done anything wrong, which we're grateful for as well. She's a lovely filly, easy to train, and kind of does it herself.
And from your side, Ash, I know that you got a quiet hand probably going forward. Can we include them into larger quartets?
Maybe Black Ferrari. I wouldn't. He hasn't really shown any form to follow in Joburg since he's been here. But Black Ferrari definitely is. If she finds her best form, you could include her in the quartets. But just well done to Faisal and Audrey. They're both very lovely owners to have, and I never put any pressure on you. And the win is well deserved by both of them. Thanks to Samanga as well for a brilliant ride and for delivering when it counted.
Well done, Ash. Where's the main man? I know that he was here not too long ago. Is he on a Hong Kong trip, or where may he be?
No, he's looking after the Cape Town string. We've got NVIDIA and Edged in Blue campaigning there for the Ready to Run on the 14th. So someone has to be there, and he does a better job with those two than I can.
Lovely. Well done, Ash.
Awesome. Thank you.
Well done, Ash. Good to have her in the winners' enclosure. No, run away. Audrey's run away. Can you believe it? We almost had her, but she was loaded up, she reared, and she's gone. But we'll get her sooner rather than later. So well done to everybody concerned. Number 3, Tahitian Orana, has come through to open up Jackpot 1 this afternoon, beaten the odds-on Pop Lady Amherst into second. No sort of a run from Nabila. She was always tailing off towards the back end of the field, and probably a filly that we need to keep a close eye on in the not-too-distant future. The good news is, if you've gone out of Jackpot 1, you've still got Jackpot 2 coming your way, and that starts in the very next race from the VAAL. So you've got about 15 to 20 minutes to get those bets on, and then they'll be cantering down to the start.
Blue with the black cap, 1600 meters, they're set. And they're off and racing. And Esparza was a bit slow along the inside. Tahitian Orana began well. Rock of Madeira's up there. Footsteps in the Rain is also up there with Some Adventure and Fire Frost. Lightning Rock towards the outside. Mentone, Nabila and Mallorca. Race behind that Our Biscuit. Super Duper. Lady Amherst gives them 5-length start. Spirit Law and Serafina are towards the back end now as they race down towards the 1,000-meter marker. Footsteps in the Rain leads from Some Adventure and